I have not talked about this on the channel before, but back in 2013, no, 2017, I made this Facebook group, the GoTranscript help group on Facebook, because we were having trouble communicating among ourselves while we were working for GoTranscript.com. As you can see, I was the admin and I made the page, and it has now grown to over 20,000 members. Most of them have come from GoTranscript itself, because once they realized that we were so much high in numbers, that they decided to make it officially available on their website. So I want to make this video short, but I will put the important parts here. I will just say important thing is stay away from GoTranscript. Not just GoTranscript, stay away from transcription in general. I mean, if you have bit of a brain, you can actually learn a lot of things that will pay you a lot more than GoTranscript. Simple as that. I mean, it's dead, man. There was a time when you did made good money with GoTranscript. It was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, 5 or 6 years ago. Okay, it's not there anymore. Okay, specific to GoTranscript, they have regular tests for if you have not used your account in a while. They will have a test, and which you will not pass even if you are an editor. It has nothing to do with how good you are. It has nothing to do if you did the test properly or not. They don't want any more editors. They don't want any more transcribers. They have a select few group of people among them, and they use those people. They give them the audio files and all that. They say it's not it's a democracy, but it's not. It's absolutely not. That's now how this website works. Okay. Let me put that very clear to you. What does that mean? That means either you are a new transcriber or an old subscriber, you will not get files. You will not get files. It doesn't matter if they are good or bad. You will not get file to transcribe at all. The most horrible files that you might get, and for those, even, I mean, on a new account, getting a 4-star rating is absolutely soul crushing, and you will be kicked out. Everything has been changed on this website in the past 2 or 3 years. I have seen it, and honestly, this is just a reply I'm making to all those people who are sending me messages on Facebook, and this reply will go to all those people. Don't waste your time on GoTranscript, specifically not on GoTranscript. I do not want you to waste time in transcription at all, but don't waste it on, at least on GoTranscript if you can. Okay. Now, so the thing is, if you are a new transcriber, you can't pass the test. If you are an old transcriber, you will not be able to get files, and you will not be able to transcribe. Earlier, if there were easy files, you would at least get that. Okay. If you tried a bit, if you stayed online, you might have gotten that. Now everything has gone absolutely, I mean, no one knows what is going on. You cannot get files to transcribe. I have tried it. You cannot get it there. I was even a merger there. You can't even get file to actually merge there. You will keep wasting your time trying to get something that you can't. Don't waste your time on GoTranscript.com. You cannot pass the test no matter how much you try. Is that clear? Okay. Now, it is absolutely the fault of the management. There will always be people who will try to take advantage of the system. That does not mean that the people are wrong. Make your system such that it doesn't come like that. It doesn't happen so. Okay. Make your system robust and strong so that people just don't submit file blankly and just leave. It was your fault. Peter. It was your fault, not the people's fault, and you cannot take that out on other people who were good transcribers there. But you did. Okay, and you tried to get this group for $100 from me. What a joke. So my point is, stop wasting your time on GoTranscript. Every people that have registered via my affiliate link, I know none of you got the test cleared because you have told me. I have seen the statistics. No one is getting those. A few people are getting in, and within a week they are out. Okay, that is the trend with most of these websites. Now, don't waste your time in GoTranscript. Now let's talk about transcription in general. The problem is the AI model have gotten pretty good. If you think I am joking, just check if you can download the pixel recorder on your phone, try it on any GoTranscript audios, and you will realize what I am saying. Okay, they have started to be pretty good, and most of the time all you have to do is edit the files, and most clients know that. I think it was in 2019 or 2020. No, it was in 2017. So yeah, I was working for this from 2017, and a year or 2 years up to 2018, there were a lot of files, good quality files, and we were getting paid properly. It was pretty good. I think I got paid $2,000. I made like $2,000 in a year or so. Not that much work. The point is, that is not the case anymore. Okay, it is not the case anymore. Don't waste your time on it. You will not be able to make that much money. The prices, the amount for the files have gone down. The files have become more problematic, more rubbish, and the point is you will not get the file. Okay, I was talking about why transcription in not in general. See, all the transcription will now be converted into editor job. Most of them, unless it's medical or legal transcription, you are all stuck with this. Any ML or AI model that will type out most of the things for you, and they know that. GoTranscript people, they know that. Okay, and they might even take advantage of it, and they must be taking it. Every company is doing that. Okay, so the point is, you might not have a job if you start learning GoTranscript from now, or any transcription service. You might not have a job in a few years. Okay, now moving on to freelancing. Why you should not do freelancing? You will spend a lot of time, more than the time that you might have spent as a proper job. Then you will in any freelancing, not just transcription. You will spend a lot more time for a lot less money, because you have to bid for lower money. The other guys who are better, who can do more stuff than you, who are better than you, they are charging a bit higher, so you have to charge a bit lower. And when you charge a bit lower, you will be working less than minimum wage if you take it hourly. Okay, remember, 1 hour for the transcription takes about 6 hours of properly editing and writing it down. I did one with Upwork. I did it for one client. I think he had a 2 or 3 hours, but it took me 2 or 3 days to properly do that one. And even then, in the end, he had to do some things manually, and I was so frustrated. Okay, point being, get a real job. Okay, get a real job. Honestly, just get a real job. Don't waste your time on freelancing, because it will show up in your resume as soon as you are in a job and it shows on your resume that you are a working person. You will get a lot more job offers, even if you join the cheapest job that doesn't pay that much. As soon as you start getting work experience, you will get better opportunities, you will get better offers. If you are wondering where to start, If you don't want me to suggest you to do transcription, start with programming. Honestly, you don't need that much brain with programming. Honestly, you don't need it. It's very simple, very easy. You have to practice a bunch of things a few times and you will be on your journey, on your course. Okay. If you have been an engineering student, if you have learned a bit of maths and you know a bit of, you are okay with numeral and all this stuff, start with Java. Start with Java. It will teach you all the basics of programming and you will be on a good, a long, that will be a long game, but it will be a good place to be settled. If you do not have that much caliber, if you think that engineering might, Java might be a bit difficult, you say it and you get confused, remember, always learn from good sources. Okay. Sometimes the confusion might not be due to the actual language, but it might be due to the poor course that you might be doing for free. Yeah. So the other thing, now let's say this actually, confuses you. You don't feel like you should be doing this. Start with Python. Python is an excellent beginner friendly language. Doesn't matter what your background is. Start with Python. Honestly, just start with Python. Once you are learning a few things, knowing, and here is the thing, it's not of one or two languages that are out there. Okay, there is a way of doing things. There is everything. There is server management, there is network, there is security, there is a front end for making the website, there is a desktop application, there is working in .NET. The thing is, it's full of opportunity. It is full of opportunities, and where you actually move, it depends on what kind of a person you are. Let's say see, before I got a job in a telecom industry, I didn't know I was so good with programming. I honestly didn't know. I was in telecom, I wasn't even programming. I was learning Excel. But I went and did some VB macro codes and macros and some Visual Basic codes just to help me ease out the day. And I realized, hey, I am pretty good at this. Let's quit the job and find a programming job, right? That's what I'm saying. Start with, get into IT, man. Honestly, if you are sitting at home and you are able to do GoTranscript, you can learn Python. Okay, and you can learn it for free. You can learn any languages. It doesn't have to be Python, but Python for most people is a good starting point. It's an excellent starting point, Python. If you are an engineering student, if you have a mind that is bit into math and you like a bit of challenge, honestly start with Java. And once you complete this language, start applying for a few jobs. Start applying from them. If you are applying for a job now in 2022 or 23 beginning, they will want you to come to office. Okay, don't think that you might get work from home, but you might not, because they want junior developers to at least come to the office. Someone has to go to the office, and they like getting junior developers to the office. So once you get to the office, you do work from office a few years, then you might get a work from home offer. Don't make that that you have to do work from office. But let's say you are in such a situation that you only can do work from home. Even then, learning these languages, learning programming, going into IT, and honestly not just programming, there are a lot of things, but the thing is, there are enough vacancies in IT. There are a lot of people that are being searched everywhere, and there are so many departments, so many things to do in IT that you have a higher chance of getting placed than if you go into something else like designing or CAD or any other things. And the thing is, in IT, people don't care where you have actually come from. Okay, if you have the skill, I made a GitHub and HackerRank video. Watch that. Make your skill, show it on your profile, on your resume, and you will get properly placed. Don't waste your time on GoTranscript. Honestly, they have ruined it for everyone. Don't waste your time on freelancing. you will be working a lot with nothing to show on your resume. You will not have a salary slip. You will not be properly employed. Okay. I guess that's what I wanted to do. I mean, only reason I'm doing all this is because honestly, man, I needed to hear this a few years ago. If someone would have come to me and said, that brother, please don't waste your time in GoTranscript. It's not worth it. Get a real job. Get a real job anywhere, even a low paying job that even lower than GoTranscript, what GoTranscript makes you, you will be set for life. Honestly, I would have done that. And this is a warning video for all those people who saw something about GoTranscript online, who saw something about making money from home in genuine way online, and they thought that transcription is for you. It's not. Okay. It's not. You will be wasting your time. You will not be making that much money. If you really think you are good at transcription, go into medical transcription, go into legal transcription. If I can find that job in here in India, where there is a shortage of such kind of job, you can find it in your own place. I got calls for medical transcription, legal transcription, and medical transcription. Okay, and here is the thing. That would be much better than sitting at home and doing freelancing for these websites. Not just GoTranscript, every other website that you find. Okay, stop wasting your time with these websites. If you think you are good at transcription and you think you cannot do anything else, which you might be able to, as I said, get into IT. If you cannot, if you really are that, adamant that you can't be in anything else, get a real transcription job. Get a real transcriber job. Go out, okay, get a proper job, get proper health benefits, get everything that comes with the job. Okay, no need to waste your time on freelancing websites. And honestly, the amount of time and the thing that you waste on this. And now let's talk about one more thing: transcription in general. In 2 years, I started having ear pains because I was listening to audios for so long and was transcribing them. Okay, and they don't give you health benefits, do they? These affect your health if you are listening to audio all day. And here is the thing: you not only are you listening to audio, but you are focusing your mind trying to separate the different speakers, trying to figure out what's being said there. If you're trying to do that, it puts a pressure on your mind, it puts a pressure on your ears, and it will result into something that might have been preventable if you're just not in transcription. If you are a medical transcriptionist, if you are a legal transcriptionist, this video is not for you. I am talking about everyone else who wants to be here. Please don't. Please don't. Okay. Thank you.